Kia ora. This week, things start off unsettled, but we have an easing trend on the way. So we'll start with this low pressure system and its associated fronts, and those bring rain to the South Island today, while a couple of fronts affect the North Island. But on Tuesday, we have rain, we have wind, cold temperatures and even snow to contend with. That snow goes down to about 1,200 meters over the South Island. Yellow watches are in place for strong southeasterly winds down the South Island west coast, while in the east it's looking like quite a wet day. Heavy rain watches are in place for Marlborough and North Canterbury, north of the Rangitata River. And that part of the country is coming off the back of an already wet January. It's also going to be a cool day down the eastern South Island, but further south, we see the beginnings of a ridge of high pressure. And on Wednesday, it starts to flesh itself out a bit more, and we have a much more settled day over the South Island. While in the North Island, we still have a few showers and a bit of wind as that low pressure system slowly pulls away from the country. However, those cool conditions make it to the North Island, and that continues into Thursday, where morning temperatures could be in the single digits for many places. Not quite enough to bring a frost, but quite a change from the start of the week. Meanwhile, that high pressure system holds on, and it's a sunny day for most areas. That front arrives by the end of the day, and that moves up the South Island into Friday, where the South Island could see a few showers, but for the North Island, Waitangi Day should be nice and dry, apart from a little bit of cloud in northern and western areas. Mountainous areas are most likely to catch the rain or the bulk of the rain over the North Island for the rest of this week. And there's just that sliver of Hawke's Bay that hardly sees anything this week. Whereas in the South Island, there's much more of a spread of that rainfall. Temperature-wise, it's a week of swings. We start off with warm and even muggy conditions over northern and eastern parts of the North Island, while Tuesday we see quite a dip in temperatures, even extending into Thursday for the North Island. And by the end of the week, we're closer to average. Now, looking beyond, we see that high pressure sets itself up once that low pressure system has moved away, and that high pressure even strengthens into next week. So what that means is that the first part of next week is looking fairly dry for most places. Well, that's all I have for you for now. Ma dewa.